Good morning, everybody, and I hope you are all fantastically well. Today is our last Soul Man surgery. Throughout the whole of the lockdowns, throughout everything that's been going on, today is our last day. So it gives me the greatest pleasure to be on our last day working with a small local business who's not necessarily local to us, but they are a small business, and we are very much at the Soul Man and Friends all about promoting and helping and doing our very best to work together as this group of people who are all helping and supporting every single business on the planet, and that's how it should work. So today we have got a lovely guest in the form of Paige from Crystal Cove Gifts, and Paige has throughout lockdown, she has created this wonderful crystal gift shop. And it's really nice to see so many success stories coming out of COVID. So we're going to be speaking to Paige right now.
Hey,
good morning. How are you?
Yeah, all right.
I know you're super nervous.
Just came through. He was like, I need snacks.
That's fine. See if your kids do come in, right? We're all well used to that.
Right, okay.
Every single person's been going through lockdown with naked children running in, animals walking across the front of the screen.
Oh, there was that news guy, mind. Was he Parliament or something? The kid came in the back. Oh. And it must have been the mum or something. She was just like, we're trying to get them out.
Yeah, I know. It's hilarious. So, and you know what? If it happens, that's real life, and we all just have to accept it. So, if you do need to go and jump and grab the kids, then don't worry about that. That's completely fine. Yeah. So, first of all, Paige, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for coming on. And I have got some icebreaker questions to ask you. All right, okay. So you ready?
Yeah, you can test me now.
So, what is the best piece of advice that you've ever been given?
Probably to take a day at a time. You know, if you're like anxious or you're worrying and that, it's easy to like get drawn into like the what ifs or the what's going to happen. So taking a day at a time and like just concentrating on like the now, I think that's the best advice I've ever been given yet.
Absolutely. That's brilliant advice, because you know so many people, they get caught up in the past and in the future, when actually the only thing we've ever got any power is now, isn't it? So,
yeah, there's no point worrying. It doesn't do anything. It's hard to stop the worrying, but definitely being more present and thinking about what you can do now to take control, I think.
Brilliant. I love that one. So your next one is, when you die, know that we want you to die anytime soon, right? But when you die,
too early. Early in the morning for this. What, sorry?
Sorry, there was a wee lag there. So, when you die, what do you want to be remembered for?
Oh. Being a blether. I don't know, Ken.
That's brilliant, though. Yeah, absolutely.
Being a drama queen. I don't know, Ken.
Brilliant. Next one is, what is your favourite item that you bought this year?
My drawing tablet, I think. I know that's really materialistic, but for me, like, see, during lockdown, I think a creative outlet was the best thing. Mm-hmm. Like, not to distract me, because distraction's not good, but just to kind of like creatively express how I'm feeling. So like, obviously everyone was a bit frustrated in that. It's like you could take what you're feeling and use it as a positive outlet to make something, So probably my drawing tablet.
Yeah. And
but it wouldn't need to be it. Just, that sounds so materialistic, but do you know what I mean? Like that, just having a creative outlet during lockdown and then help to this. Yeah.
Do you know what though, Paige? We live in a material world, so we need to be materialistic to a point.
Yeah.
Not to the point where it makes us horrible people, but
Yeah.
I think we need things, like, so the best thing that I bought this year, do you want to know what the best thing that I bought this year was?
Yeah.
A garden shed. And do you know why? Because our garden was full of the kids' bikes and clutter and all the rest of it, and I was thinking, garden shed was the best thing that I bought. So what a crazy, what a crazy thing. Eh? Anyway,
No, I know how you feel. The toys everywhere.
no, it's crazy. Next one is, what would be the most surprising scientific discovery imaginable?
What? Scientific.
Yeah, so if science discovered something, what for you would be the most surprising scientific discovery imaginable?
All right. It's kind of already been done, like old photos back to life. But there's like an app for that now, isn't there? And they
Yeah,
can move. I don't know if you've seen it.
so just bringing people back to life.
Aye, it's like, I think it's like a face shift app or something, and it's like you can see them moving and stuff. But I think that's been done. But
Oh,
yeah.
so you mean so what you mean is like technology that can bring people back to life? Yeah. No, like bringing a Frankenstein monster back or anything like that. No. Dead bodies back to life.
Oh, I don't know. It's too tricky.
I know, it's too early to even ask these questions. Sorry. Next one is, what is your absolute dream job?
A crystal wholesaler.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's me and my husband's goal for maybe end of this year or start of next. Because there's not really a Scottish crystal wholesaler. They're all like in England, eh? So
yeah,
I think when we were starting, trying to find like a wholesaler close to us, it wasn't possible. So I think, yeah, that's my dream job.
There's a crystal wholesaler down in Birmingham, and honestly, see, when you go in, it's like wall to wall crystals.
Yeah.
I promised myself that I would never go back into that building because you just want to spend. It was so easy just to get the credit card out and go, ha ha! But I didn't.
I'm like that, but Martin's the practical one. Like I'm the kind of, I want to jump and do all these new things, and he's like, no, but we need to do this first and this. So we're kind of a good balance.
That's good to have that in your, that you've got him there to be your buffer.
Yeah, he deals with all the more complicated stuff of the business. I'll leave that to him.
You're the more creative one, and he's the thinker and the doing all the other
sensible
stuff.
head.
That's good though, yeah. And do you know what? Like, we do need a crystal wholesaler in Scotland. We absolutely do.
Yeah.
I know many people that own spiritual businesses, shops, online shops, and they would be absolutely over the moon with a crystal wholesaler. So
yeah, there's not really any, and if they do, they kind of have a gift shop. But I think one dedicated wholesaler, I think it'd be good to have in Scotland.
One of my good friends owns a crystal wholesaler in Australia. She makes like the most ridiculous amount of money. But in Australia, that's where the crystal mines are, or a lot of the crystal mines. They get it really, really cheap over there. So she just exports all over the world and makes mega bucks at it, which is great. Yeah.
You'll need to give me her number.
Well, it's an Australia number, so you might be better just emailing it.
Aye, we'll do that.
Next one is, the zombie apocalypse is coming. I don't mean that literally, by the way. Who are the 3 people that you would want on your team for fighting zombies?
The Rock. What's his name? Dwayne Johnston. Is that his name?
There's a good choice.
Let me think. Maybe Gordon Ramsay, because he could just scare them off. Or see if you were panicking, he'd be like, he'd sort you out. A third one. Oh, I don't know a third one. I can't think.
You know who I would choose? You know her that played Amy Pond in Doctor Who with the red hair.
Yeah.
She played. Is it Nebula that she plays in the Marvel movies?
Yeah.
You know who I mean? Like
Yeah.
really Scottish, crazy bird.
Yeah.
You know, that's who I would choose. Your next question: what is your most used emoji?
Oh, the wee galaxy one, or the wee mystic ball.
That's good. Like the wee crystal ball that you get. Yeah. The wee
Yeah.
crystal. That's cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Next one is: what was the worst haircut you ever had?
Properly, I gave myself one in lockdown, and I had a full fringe, and I think I took it too much from the back, and it was like the layers were coming from here to my fringe, so probably the one I gave myself.
So it was like I don't know, like a doll's hair. Then you know when you cut
Yeah.
doll's hair.
Or even like, Chucky, how he's got all the layers. It was kind of like that. Because I had short bits here and there. Yeah. So the one I gave myself.
So it was a lockdown haircut. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Does your current car have a name?
No.
Well, you need to name your car.
No.
I named my car after my
No.
mother-in-law because it's really reliable. My car is called Sabina because that's her name. Yeah.
The boys would probably have me pick a Pokemon name or something like that. Onyx.
Yeah. Every car needs a name. It runs better with a name. Sure it
Right,
does.
it's called Onyx now. Or Geodude.
And then last one is you have to sing karaoke. What song do you pick?
Oh. Probably a Texas song, because my mum always used to sing that when she'd go on karaoke, so I'd just probably like impersonate her and take the mic. Can't think what one it was.
I have to admit I do love Charlene Spitali. Texas are just
my mum's obsessed. See, my childhood, it's her drunk. Like if she had her friends over and it's singing that with like a earbrush or that and putting on a pure show.
Brilliant. Fantastic. So that's your icebreaker questions. Do you feel more relaxed now?
Yeah. Yeah,
see?
definitely.
They
but
work.
I'm just awkward.
Yeah. So Paige, tell us about your business. And I'm just going to pop up on the screen here. Who are you? What are you? What is it?
So during lockdown, me and Martin, we kept thinking about what we could do with our time because we were both furloughed, and we needed something for ourselves. Something we found that it was harder to spend time together because obviously you're with each other all day. We needed something for us, something we could do together and create. So for some reason we kept getting drawn and pulled to crystals. Martin, when he was younger with his gran, she kind of believed in all that and he always collected them. And we always believed in like the healing benefits, stuff like that. And then we just get, when you get a pull, like, and your gut instinct's telling you to go for something, we kept getting that pull. So we had savings and stuff and we're like, right, let's just do it. We've got all this time, let's just go for it. So we started, we bought our stock, which a lot of arguments, maybe almost a divorce, I'm just kidding. And we just we did a business plan, sorted all that, and then we just opened our Etsy shop and we kind of concentrated on gift boxes. We do sell individual stuff as well, but we concentrated on gift boxes because when we were looking for presents for other people who are kind of into the same stuff, it was really hard to find like a dedicated like gift their gift box, and it felt kind of personal, so we just started doing them.
Amazing. And I think a gift box is a great idea, actually, because what we sell in our shop as well, obviously we've got the physical shop, but we've also got the online shop. And what we found that people were actually buying things as gifts in bulk.
Yeah.
So it absolutely makes sense to do that. So, and do you see when you're shipping out your stuff, does it come in like a really nice box and presented?
Yeah. Yeah, Martin's got a wee bit OCD, so see his packaging, we've got like, I should have brought one down. So we have like the cardboard box, and then you've got the nice tissue paper, which is either rose gold, white with gold spots. You've got the shredded paper, and then, for example, say you were getting tumblestones, it's in a like wee star bag with dried lavender.
Oh, nice.
So that people with their crystals as well, for example, say it was amethyst or something like that, and they struggled with sleep, they can either put that at their bedside table or under their pillow, because lavender is like a natural remedy for self-comforting. Yeah.
Brilliant. That's fantastic. And when someone like places an order with you, what makes you different from anybody else?
Why are you testing me now?
I need to ask these questions.
I think because we're really passionate about what we do, and we know how much crystals can help. And especially during lockdown, people were looking for kind of gifts that were like a hug in a box, and I feel like ours are kind of like that. It's wee touches, like we add like the rose petals, the lavender. If there's any customized orders as well, basically we can do anything. Like we can tailor. We had a mum, our little girl wasn't sleeping very well, and she asked if there was any crystals. So what we done was we did a wee fairy dust bag, with like a wee bit of glitter, and then we done a letter from our princesses, like I think it was Elsa, Frozen, saying that these were their magic stones and stuff like that. So
That's brilliant.
And I think she's sleeping a bit better now. I think she left a review that she was sleeping good, but yeah, I think what's different is, I don't know, just the details.
So for me, I think that your brand, as I've looked at your business, I think that what your brand tells me is that it's got this very personal, very lovely, kind, caring touch. And I'm going to show everybody your brand as well.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to have a wee look at your website.
Oh God.
So you can talk us through it as we go through it, all right?
Yeah.
So here is, and I'm just checking, this is your actual website, yeah?
I'm kidding, it is.
Okay, so you've got homemade and gifts. We have got here some featured items. We've got mystery crystal bags, $6.95. So is that just where you guys would just stick some?
Yeah, well, with Crystal Coves as well, I'm a bit, what's the word, intuitive. Like I do the card readings and stuff like that. I've been doing this for a little while. So that's it.
Yeah.
So if someone orders a mystery bag, I pick crystals that I feel, obviously I don't know who this person is, it just has their name. I pick crystals that I feel this person's needing. My own intuition kind of sometimes gives me a little insight. So I pick crystals that I feel that person needs. Every item comes with information cards that explains like the healing properties and stuff like that.
Is that these little cards here that you can see beside them? Yeah.
Yeah, they're the business cards, but they're roughly our business cards, and they just have information on it. They come with how to get the best out your crystals, all that.
Brilliant. I'm looking here as well, oracle card readings. So you do readings as well?
Yeah.
For £4.55.
It's just, I know, what I do is it's just like I draw my cards. I normally always read in threes. I take a picture and then they get sent an email, and it's just kind of what I intuitively, I hate that, I can't say that word. And what I intuitively get from the cards, I put in a brief summary, then I explain the guidance within each card.
Brilliant. So basically, it's like a mini reading that people can purchase. With that's pretty good. So that's pocket money. Under a fiver, you can go on and yeah. I love that idea. That's really good. I have to speak about your headpieces because you're wearing one as well. So we've got one here, your crystal crown headpiece. Which, do you know what? These are such a good idea because obviously certain crystals will activate certain words. So tell me
that one listed, it's aura quartz and rose quartz. So for me, it's kind of like a self-love, self-confidence hairband. And if we get festivals, it'd be really good for festivals, I think.
Yeah. Really, really good. So what's the inspiration behind that, Paige?
I think I always wanted one myself, but I would go in shops and, to be honest, not that they're overcharging because like everyone's skill's different, but I couldn't afford. I think they were like £40 and stuff like that. So I wanted to make ones that look just as good but affordable. Yeah. So I made my own one day, and then I thought I'm going to put these on Crystal Cove.
So you make them as well, which is fantastic.
The necklace as well. I brought a tourmaline one. That's handmade as well. Kind of comes in the wee gift bag. And this is black tourmaline, so this is like a protection necklace.
I'll pull up your screen so everybody can see that.
So it comes in a little gift bag, and it's black tourmaline. And you just message, if you were ordering, you just message what kind of length of the chain, and I can make one to suit. Some people like it long, some people like it short and stuff. That's that.
Fantastic. Yeah. I'm going to jump back over to your website now, and we're going to dig in a wee bit more.
Don't judge the photos, I took them as well.
I think that they look fantastic. Good.
Daddy's at work, Carwin.
Oh.
Mum won't be long. I'm just showing all the crystals. They're like, they're my children, because honestly, they have crystals everywhere. We're out walks and they're like, Mum, look, we're looking for quartz.
Oh, that's brilliant, though. That's really good.
Take that.
Is that your whole range then on this one page?
Yeah, we have got more, but we've not listed it yet. We just bought loads of new stock and that, but it's just getting a time, because Martin works full time and part time, and then we've got the kids, so it's just like working in between.
That's really good though, because do you know what? One thing that I love to follow a business from its creation to what it moves through. So it's really nice because you guys that are watching this, you guys have got this wonderful opportunity to go on there, follow Paige's business, and watch as it grows into the crystal wholesaler in Scotland that it's going to be.
Let's fingers crossed.
Yeah. Jen's saying there that she watches you on TikTok. And she's waiting on her crystal hairbands. So Jen is actually from Yowie Beauty. So Jen she does essential oil based products, and she sells them in our shop. So Jen's lovely. You'll really like Jen.
Yeah.
You've got Kerry saying there, do you make earrings?
Oh, not yet, but I'm hoping. That is something I've looked at, because I've ordered little moon pendants, and I was thinking of having the crystal chips hanging down, but hopefully soon, yeah. That's weird that you asked that.
Is that something that you want to develop more in the business then, the making jewellery part of stuff?
Yeah, I think it'd be good to have kind of like, I think we want to be like versatile. We want to have a little bit of everything. And then if we do become a wholesaler, I'm going to change that. When we will become a wholesaler, we'll be able to like sell the jewellery as well. I'm manifesting it.
Absolutely. You are. You will become a wholesaler. Of course, you will.
Yeah.
I think, though, see when someone has this strong, powerful dream of what they want to achieve,
yeah,
it will happen as long as you keep believing it, as long as you keep that into your energy. So, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
So, does anybody have any questions for Paige on any of the products that she sells as well? Because that's important that you guys ask. And I'm also going to talk about your TikTok. Jen's going to touch on that as well. So you can go and follow Paige on TikTok. Do you know what your TikTok handle is?
This is bad, eh? I think it's just Crystal Cove Gifts.
Crystal
If not,
Cove.
it's Crystal Cove UK. I bring the candles down as well to show you.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah.
They smell amazing. Martin makes these. And see, this was the first time, I couldn't believe it, they're candy floss scented. And it comes with a rose quartz, which you take out before you burn, but you can leave the crystal. Well, this is confusing because it's like, you can, the crystal chips you can leave in, and then once you're finished burning, you can wash it and keep. This is like a trinket tray for your tumblestones and stuff. So that's your self-love candy.
And are they made? That looks like soy wax as well. Are they made with soy wax?
No. Yeah, eco soy wax, I think it is. I'll let Martin do this. I've not got the patience for the measurements and all that.
That's good though, because eco soy wax, it's free of parabens and all the nasty chemicals and everything else, isn't it? So,
see, trying to keep hold of that was so hard because everyone was buying it. It was out of stock everywhere.
I love that though. I love that you're doing candles with crystals as well. Oh wow, that's lovely.
So, and it smells of lavender. They're really strong. I'm not just upselling myself. Like especially the candy floss because they were. Is it Curin? I think you call it. They were shut for a long time, so they're really, really strong. But this is just it's really good for like a natural remedy for relaxing, especially before bed. But don't leave a candle burning.
Absolutely, yeah. And as those candles burn down as well, how long do they burn for? Actually, Kerry's asking. I'm going to come back to your comments here on the side, but she's asking, how long do they burn for? Now, you're probably not going to know the answer to this if Martin does them.
I know. We left because obviously we tested one out to make sure it doesn't do like, is it the pillar effect or whatever it is when it burns down. Luckily, first time it didn't. That's Martin for you. He's a perfectionist. Was it 6 hours? But you shouldn't leave a candle burning a long length of time anyway, but it was a long. It could be more. I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, brilliant. No, ask those questions away after the live feed as well, because everybody that's commented, you can go back in and you can answer the questions if you don't have the answers now, which is great. Kerry's also asking there, I know you're in Scotland, but do you post worldwide?
Not yet. I think we are going to look into that, but not yet because we don't really know. I know that worldwide shipping obviously got paused because of lockdown and that. So I think once things kind of clear up, we will, but we're not really sure yet.
I have to say, Paige, there's the one thing that I do love is your honesty. You're so refreshingly honest. You're just like, no yet, that's not there yet. That's, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
So, fantastic.
We're not winging it, but we are. Like, we don't have any. We went into this, we were just pulled, so we went for it. And we're kind of teaching ourselves, like, the business side. I've done the branding. That's something that I've actually enjoyed doing, like the logos, kind of like the colour palette, social media side. I've really enjoyed kind of doing it. We're honestly winging it.
That's good though.
It's just a husband, wife. What are you speaking? Watching them. And Martin works full time and part time, and we're just kind of winging it, honestly.
I love that though. I love the fact that it's something that you're passionate about. It's something that you've wanted to do. You've created
Yeah.
it, and now you're learning all your business lessons through your practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a side I actually really enjoyed, was the branding, and I thought I've not got the patience for it, but it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And what's your thoughts on, like, where would you like to see the gift side of the business develop? Because obviously, being a crystal wholesaler is your main goal. But, you're going to obviously.
I think we'll always keep the gift side, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's our roots. I think that's obviously you need a side that's going to be able to like support. Yeah, the wholesaler side, that's going to be the bit that kind of like helps support us so that we can do this properly. But the gift side, that's where our roots are and where the passion and the creativity and the part we enjoy. See, boxing items, like we honestly do enjoy that. Like it's really you feel accomplished. See, when you put everything in, and then you put the wee Crystal Cove sticker, and you're like just proud.
And see that I truly believe that that's what makes the difference when people buy from small businesses like yourself, because what they're getting is they're getting all that love and all that care.
Yeah.
You're so grateful for these people's orders. It's like every order that comes through, you're like,
yeah.
it's a feeling.
Yeah, we've been kind of, me and Martin are a firm believer. What is it? What's for you won't go by you. So we were kind of like, if it doesn't work, that's fine. We'll just sell our stock as bulk. We gave it a try. We didn't want to put pressure on ourselves. We've just kind of let it flow, and I think we've been surprised how much people have actually liked the stuff we've offered and that, and we do really appreciate it. Because I think October we'll be open a year, and we're at 154 sales. Like that, we only thought we were going to get 10. We didn't even think we'd make God, aye.
That's amazing. Really good. And do you think that I know that you're saying there that you want to have the crystal wholesale, but would you expand on that and make it more of a spiritual wholesale shop, supplying all spiritual goods to shops or small shops or online shops?
I think so, but I think we'll stick with our roots, stick with just what we've got experience in, because I would hate to offer people stuff that I don't have knowledge on. We kind of know where our crystals come from, our wholesaler. When we do become a wholesaler, we need to do research where they're coming from, all that. But honestly, right now I can't say because I wouldn't feel comfortable doing selling, for example, sage or anything like that I don't have the knowledge on. I don't think that'd be fair to who I was selling it to. Yeah.
That's that is so refreshing to hear that. That you really want to focus on the thing that you love to sell and you're knowledgeable about. So amazing.
I think if you're not doing something with good intentions or you don't have good motives, then it's not going to do good. I've not got pink biscuits. Yeah, I'm going to get my strawberry. He wants a sweetie. 2 seconds.
That's fine. Whilst we're just sorting the wee ones, if you guys, do you have any questions that you would like to ask Paige on anything relating to her crystals, her crystal wholesale shop, anything at all? Ask away in the comments, and I will make sure I bring them up to ask.
Oh, do you know what I brought?
Can you see it?
Moldavite.
Was it Moldavite? Oh, that crystal. I know that Moldavite has been really popular on TikTok as well. It came viral on TikTok. I had a piece of moldavite about 12, 13 years ago, and I used to wear it around my neck actually, and
Oh my God.
it just
I feel sorry for moldavite because it does get kind of a bad stigma about it, but it's, and I think, see, the more people believe that it has negative properties, the more that it's like gonna, but nah, moldavite's all right.
it's
My
good.
experience has been good.
Yeah, it is good. Don't get me wrong. I do love moldavite, but it's a very intense stone. It's not something that you should have on your person all the time. Would you agree?
Yeah, no, definitely. I just have it, see, even like where we've got our stock, I have tourmaline, selenite, I have everything round it. And it's weird. A lot of people are like, oh, it's just a hype, but see, when you feel it, I get like a pulsing feeling. It's like, it's weird.
It gives me like a sucking feeling, like a vacuum. So I always
Yeah,
put crystals in the palm of my hand, and when I put it in the palm of my hand, I can feel it like it's like sucking
yeah,
on. So it for me, if I'm feeling really down, if I'm feeling um, maybe a bit unwell, moldavite
yeah,
always helps me to pull back or to
yeah,
get rid of the crap, I suppose. And it's an asteroid as well, isn't it? You know, it comes from
yeah.
space.
It's a meteorite. It turns into a tektite. It's when it's came down and when it's hit the stone and it's like what's been made.
Yeah,
A brand, what's it called? I reckon if I'm saying this right.
malachite.
Malachite. Malachite.
Malachite.
This is a really good alternative. If um, I like this. I think this is actually maybe as strong as Moldavite.
Mm-hmm.
I really like it. And then we have these as well, and they're going to be listed.
Is that
I'm trying
labradorite?
to, yeah, that's my favourite.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that
that's
answers Egan's question there. What is your favourite crystal?
no
Labradorite.
more. Yeah, I think that's, see, this is so cringy, right? And really cheesy, because they're going to cringe. But I love how, for example, they are in the darkness,
Mm-hmm.
so you can still find the light. Just you need to look at it a different way,
I
just
love
like your
that. Yeah.
mindset.
Yeah.
It's so cringy.
Not at all. It's
Um,
very true. You know, in the darkness, you can always find the light. You just need to look in a different way. Absolutely.
yeah, Labradorite as well as another moldavite alternative.
Yeah. Labradorite's very good for psychic development as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I've brand loads down. Hematite, that's a good kind of grounding protection stone as well.
Always reminds me of fillings.
Yeah. Or not, maybe the dentist just gave me that.
Well, could you imagine having hematite fillings? That would be great.
I might request that.
Hey, excuse me, instead of using lead, can you use hematite and what's that one? Angelite.
Yeah. I'll be honest, Angelite, I do really like Angelite, but if you're going to get Angelite, you need to be very careful with it because it does chip really easily.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I think Angelite's a stone, not that you carry around with you, I'd say it's one you have about the house because it does chip so easily.
Mm-hmm.
What else have I got? Got these, you can get all these crystals in the mystery bags as well.
Oh,
Also, if anyone wants a specific crystal, if they order the mystery bag, they can just message. We're quite easygoing that we can pick.
good.
Um,
What is
blue
that?
howlite.
Oh,
Blue
how?
howlite.
Yeah.
So blue howlite is like a calming kind of, I'm always like, how do I remember all the properties of the crystals? But think of their colours. Blue, any like blue kind of colour stone is normally either like calming, trying to bring harmony, relaxation, eases anxiety. and then any like orange or reds is like prosperity, can help with manifesting, self-confidence, courage. So the colours kind of, because I can't mind all the properties.
Well, that's really honest as well, though, because even the greatest crystal practitioners in the world don't remember the properties of every crystal.
Yeah.
And you need
So
to
if you think of the colours,
recognize things, which is important.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can remember some, but that's tourmaline with a little bit of quartz that we also have.
Oh, nice. I like tourmaline.
And celestite.
Now that takes you to different levels. Celestite, that whoa, takes you way up there, doesn't it? I
think
that.
that's one of my
Well, it's
favourites
very
as well.
natural looking. Because you get it in the tumblestones, but equally the raw quartz.
Yeah.
I love the raw pieces.
Yeah. And then we've got
Amethyst.
That's the thing, we do custom gift boxes if anyone did want like a custom, say they wanted stones for a certain birth month, anything like that, they just message, like we're happy to tailor to anyone's needs. What else have I got? We've got rose quartz rough.
Nice.
It's like a pick me up in crystal form. I like to call that. And we've got the satin spar or selenite towers as well. They're really nice in a bedroom.
Selenite's one of those crystals where I call that like the spiritual toothbrush.
Yeah.
Kind of just gets away all the crap, doesn't it?
Aye.
There you go, another piece of selenite. You need to be careful with selenite though, don't you? Because it gives you splinters.
Yeah, avoid for water as well. See any crystal that ends in like ite, like selenite, angelite. What's the other one? Anything that kind of ends in ite, you can't put in water.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is that.
Because they're soluble, and they just dissolve in the water.
Yeah. We also have salt light holders. One thing I will say is like I got a lamp, right, and I had it in the bedroom, and all this water came, and I was like, why is my lamp crying? Why is it? But if there's moisture or damp in a room, it absorbs it and it leaks. So if that happens, you're better moving it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was stressing out. I was like, why is it leaking?
We sell salt lamps in the shop, and see, we had a big delivery of salt lamps, and they all came, and they were all absolutely full of water. So we had to send them back because the delivery driver was driving up, and he'd had an overnight sleep, and it was a really bad frost, and it affected all the salt lamps. So you just need to be really careful, don't you?
Yeah, just I think keep moving them about. A room that's well kind of ventilated or isn't too cold as well. But yeah, that's something you do need to avoid with them. And also they're toxic to cats, so salt lamps aren't something to get if you have cats, I think.
Yeah. And if you've got small kids as well, they like to lick them, don't they? Well, my kids do, but I've got strange kids, so.
Martin's wee brother Mark, he does it, eh? He's like, is it really salt? And he'll lick it, and I'm like, stop.
They're good for you. Yeah. Some salt is good for you, I suppose. Kenny's asking, do you sell the rollers with jade on them?
Yeah, we have some in stock. Again, if you wanted customized orders, we're waiting on our new stock coming, but we normally do self-care gift boxes, and it comes with a salt tea light holder, a rose quartz roller, but we're just awaiting stock.
Brilliant. Fantastic.
So hopefully soon.
Yeah. Those are really good though, those rollers, you can get them rolls. You can actually get them in any kind, can't you? keep them in the fridge and then.
Yeah, they're good. See if you are like anti-inflammatory, or like for me, I take allergic reactions really easily. My skin's just sensitive. So say I've took a mini allergic reaction and my face is kind of puffed and red, like I use the roller and then the next day I can see a difference in it going down as well. They are really good.
Yeah.
Hay
And
fever, if you have hay fever and itchy eyes, it soothes them.
I have actually got really itchy eyes today. I think it could be hay fever actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been sitting like scratching my eyes all morning. And
The pollen count will be high about now, I think, with the
yeah.
warm weather. If you've got a rose quartz roller, or any roller, that'll help.
I might have a couple of rose quartz thumb stones and stick them on my eye.
Yeah, jade might be better for that. Green jade.
Yeah. And obviously, you've got all these crystals, Paige. You've got hundreds of crystals. What is your thoughts on like where would you like the crystal side of the business to go? Like, so would you like to have way more stock? Would you like to sell different pieces? Because you can get like crystal skulls, crystal animals. There's
Yeah, see, we've actually been looking at them. We're just trying to find the right source for getting them. I think I don't want to give all my ideas away and then someone nicks them. I'm just kidding.
see, my best advice to you would be speak about all your thoughts. That's what I do in my business. I speak about all my thoughts, and if someone imitates it or copies it, I say they're borrowing it with love. They'll not do it the same way that I'm doing it. So
well, it's weird you're saying about the animals. We were looking at them because I feel like like kids start, especially the nursery, start in primary. It's like a crystal pet.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a worry box. We did look at worry dolls, but I think they're a little bit outdated now. I think if you were to give them to a kid in this day and age, they'd be like, whereas we're looking at it, it's the turtles and the owls. So I think, to do more towers, do more animals, the spears, I can't say that, spears.
Yeah.
Spears.
Like balls
do
or
more of them. Yeah. Yeah, do more of them and towers and different carves and stuff. It's just trying to find the right kind of supplier to get them from, because a lot of I found with the UK wholesalers, they don't have a lot of that. You're needing to go like straight to the source, and then you need to do your research on where they're getting them from and it's a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, I think they're a really good, or what we sell a lot of is crystal angels. So opalite angels they like fly off the shelf. Rose quartz angels fly off the shelf. They literally angels flying off the shelf. So
I think
good investments.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing Crystal Cove, this little 6 centimeter angel inside the box with some other crystals around it. That in my mind, that's what I'm seeing with your wee blue card. This angel is here to look after you, and this is what her properties are.
Yeah, see, we did look at doing guardian angel gift boxes as like a kind of sympathy gift or something like that. But I don't know if everyone's starting a small business, but our wholesalers out of stock of the wee trinket wings. But yeah, just a waiting game.
Yeah, that's brilliant though. So yeah, I personally, I would like to see little crystal angels on your wholesale shop, or on your shop. Sorry, not your wholesale shop, on your shop. I'll be getting back in and looking for them.
I'm like the soul man and friends. Don't worry, I'll give you credit.
Oh, no, don't be daft. If it helps your business to grow, then that's the main thing.
I do appreciate you using your platform to help, because a lot of people kind of are like,
Not at all. Do you know what? See the one thing for me, Paige. the one thing that I love to see is people with a dream becoming successful, because
Yeah,
enough for everybody. And I think when we start to look at other people as competition, that just
yeah,
competition to you.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we should all be working together.
I think as long as your motives or intentions are good, like it'll be successful. If you do something and it's not kind of flowing, then you need to look at where your roots are and what's driving you. Is it something good for you? If it's something bad, is it ego? Is it
Mm-hmm. I have to say that in all the time that we've been around, I have never, ever had any feelings of negativity from anybody, nothing at all.
yeah,
And if it
yeah,
does come, I would just be like, let that,
yeah,
that's you, that's on you.
yeah,
Um, that's got nothing to do with me. That's
yeah,
your perception of something. So, you take
yeah.
that back and you deal with that yourself.
That's kind of spot on to what happened with Crystal Cove Gift at the start. It was people trying to dent and you had to learn that that's on them. It's not on you. You're only responsible for what you do. Yeah,
Because
spot on.
what people do as well is when people see someone else doing something that's similar to what you do, they see that
Yeah,
threat, and they see it as a threat because they think that you're going to take their business. And actually,
yeah,
the case, because see if you started working together,
yeah,
then everything would work. You know. So, for instance, just up the road from us, my good friend Marie owns a shop, and they sell crystals, they sell many, many things, the stone ring in Bathgate. And Marie's shop, she just sells the most amazing products. Honestly, you should see some of the stuff. You'd go in there and it would be like a sweetie shop for you, Paige. You would be like, oh my god, oh my god. So when people come into us and they're asking for, do you sell this? Do you sell that? I'm like, we don't, but see if you go up the road to the stone ring, you'll find it there. And that's how it should work. And now you've frozen on me. So I'm hoping that you can all still hear and see me. Paige is just frozen on me. And now she's away. She'll be back in a second, I'm absolutely sure of it. Yeah, Kerry, the stone ring, honestly, like, her stuff is just phenomenal. And Marie's such a lovely lady as well. And she's very, very knowledgeable. So anybody that comes in and says to us, do you sell statues? Do you sell figurines? Do you sell that type of thing? I'm like, get yourself up to the stone ring in Bathgate, because Marie just sells amazing, 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 amazing things. She's also got like lots of really big pieces of crystal, crystal geodes, lots of stuff like that. So yeah, that's how, honestly, I say this to everybody, that is how we should all be working. We should all be working together for the common goal. Now, obviously, I can't speak for anybody else and how they would view us, but I can speak on how I view everybody else, which is the main thing. So, if you ask the other people who could be seen as our competitors the same thing, I don't know if they would say the same. However, I always promote and help their work, which I think is the main thing. What other people think of you is none of your business. That's what I say. It's absolutely true. What others think of you is absolutely none of your business. So I'm waiting for Paige to come back. So anybody, do you have any questions or anything like that that you would like to ask me while we're waiting for Paige to come back? She's got 5 minutes, so I'm hoping that she's going to come back quickly. Oh, she just came on. Our phones ran out of charge. 1 second. So yeah, anything that you guys want to ask me, ask away. Like I say, this is going to be our last Soul Man surgery on a daily basis. What I'm going to try and do though is I'm going to try and get Soul Man surgeries in weekly, and just do a weekly Soul Man surgery, and have different different things, talk about different things. But obviously today, the main intention was to get the lovely Paige on, and we were going to be speaking all about her business. So you see down the bottom of the screen there, www.etsy.shop/Crystal Cove Gifts UK. So you can go on, you can check out all of her stuff on there. There she is. She's back.
I wasn't being rude, I promise.
No, it's totally fine. I did think that there was maybe something that went on there. So, and then when you messaged saying your phone had died, then
Yeah. Everyone who knows me knows how bad I am for having charge on my phone. Like, I'm the worst person to get hold of as well.
oh really?
Yeah.
So now you're sitting with your phone plugged in.
Yeah, I'm just in the living room with a wild child.
So yeah, we've got 3 minutes left, Paige, and I was just saying to everybody there, how today was all about talking about your business and really helping.
Yeah.
So if anybody does want to go on there, have a wee look at the stuff that Crystal Cove Gifts has got on their website and put in a wee order.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, help and support local businesses. And I think that that's so important, guys. And I've said this the last week or so, speak about each other's businesses, help and support each other. Instead of going and buying your crystals from Amazon,
Yeah.
go and buy your crystals from places like Crystal Cove Gifts. And the reason for that is because those crystals are kept in an environment of love and kindness, and crystals absorb the energy of everything that's around them. So if you're buying from Amazon, they're sitting on a shelf in a warehouse, and when you get it, it's like a dead battery, needs charged up. Whereas when you're buying it from someone like Paige, it's charged full of good energy. So you're getting that and you're bringing that into your home. Would you agree, Paige?
Yeah. We don't. Yeah. I'd say that's right, because energies they do absorb. We don't like cleanse them or that. I feel like that's getting on to another debate. I feel like crystal, as long as like you have good intentions, they'll do good. Yeah. So
That's cleansing them.
Yeah. Yeah.
See the power of thought. The power of thought is the clearest, brightest energy in the world. So
Yeah.
if you have good intent, those crystals are going to be full of brilliant, amazing, kind, loving energy. So you don't need to pass them through smoke. You don't need to cleanse them. You don't need to
Yeah. I know that's something. I mean, when I first got into crystals, I did believe, they need the moonlight, they need all that. But I think they've been about for so long. It's you're the one that cleanses them. Yeah, I agree with that.
Absolutely. I think that's such an important thing. People do cleanse their crystals in that way, but that's more of a personal thing and what they want to do, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, pal.
He's saying hi, Carmen.
No, shy.
He's a wild child.
Oh.
And this is Thomas.
No child is a wild child. Children are just children.
No, you're the.
Do you guys like mum and dad's crystals?
Yeah. What crystals have you got in your room, Thomas? What's your favourite crystal? He's showing his tablet. What's your favourite crystal? What one? What colour is it? Green. The green one. Is that the jade? I don't remember. What's your favourite crystal, Carmen? It's in your room, that's right. You know your favourite. Honestly. They crystals are just normal to them. Carmen. They're never far.
Oh.
Even packing orders, they're never far.
That's good though, because again, that's good energy. Children bring that lovely, innocent energy, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, listen, Paige, that's us at an hour now, so obviously,
Yeah, no, thank you for having me on.
but thank you so much. It's been really nice talking to you and getting to actually meet you as well.
Yeah, you too.
And everybody, get down there to Crystal Cove Gifts UK and put in your orders. And yeah, thank you so much. And if you follow Paige on TikTok as well, it's Crystal Cove Gifts. So you can follow her on TikTok, and she does loads of really inspiring videos on TikTok there as well. So
What are you doing? Thomas, say bye. Say we're Crystal Cove Gifts. No. Crystal Cove Gifts. Say we're Crystal Cove Gifts. He's no one into. No, thank you. Thanks for having me on.
No, thank you, and best of luck for your business. I'm sure that we'll be chatting anyway, and
yeah, I'll need to come into the store when she's open back up.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very welcome. So, see you soon, Paige. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Bye.
I'll let you say bye, everybody. Bye.
You're strong.